Okay, so this is a video on how we make this type of bracelet. And so if you've ever made a paracord bracelet, you make it the exact same way. So these two pieces of string are about the length of twice around your wrist. And this is the length of, I guess, this is one string. That would be, I guess, like the length of your wingspan. And so we're going to start by tying the two ends of the two short strings together just in a normal knot, like that. And then we're going to go about this far down and take the long string and we're going to fold it to the middle for the long string and just tie a knot about an inch and a half, or somewhere between an inch and an inch and a half down from the knot on the two strings. And then we're going to straighten it out. And so then we're going to take, you'll see that one string is kind of sticking forward, one string is kind of poking out backwards. The one that's sticking out backwards, we're going to fold over the middle two. The one that is kind of poking backwards, we're going to put over this one, loop it around, and pull it through there. And so then we're just going to tighten that up and pull it really tight. And so once again, you'll see that one's sticking back, one's sticking forward, but it's switched. And so you're just going to make that one go in front, put this one down over, and then pull it through the other one. And you're going to keep doing that for a little while. All right, so you continue to do what you were doing before, and then you'll get, after you get about this far, you can add your bead. So you just take your bead and thread it like you would with any other bracelet, which is kind of difficult when the string is a little frayed, which this is, because you have to get two strings through it. Okay, so once you get the strings through the bead, you just pull it up so that it is right on there. And then you basically just go around it with your knot. And so you do a really big loop like you would before. And you put this string in front of it and pull it around. And then you're going to pull it tight, like really tight, so that this is locked in. And you just continue like you did before. You're going to loop that like this, put the string over it, wrap it around the back, and pull it through the other side. I typically like to tighten this part because it's the last chance that I have to tighten this and make sure it's as tight as it can be. And then I pulled this one, so that's nice and snug in there. And then you just keep going down the bracelet like you were before. So once you've gone all the way down from the bead to as far as you want, and so it's about even on either side, you just tie a knot towards the bottom of your string on this end, like you did on the first end. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. So you just tie it like you would any other knot. And so, but you also want someone to be able to actually wear this bracelet, and you would also cut these ends, but I don't have scissors with me right now. And so, but you want someone to actually be able to wear this bracelet, so you flip it over and pull the two ends together. And then you take another piece of string that's fairly short, just long enough to get a few knots in. So you split it in half like you would for the first part of the bracelet, but you wrap it around the two ends and tie a knot like you did to start the bracelet. Sorry, I can't really show the part very well. And so, but you tie that and a knot like you did earlier, and then you just go down like you did with the knots from earlier. You loop this around, you put this over that string, you pull it through the back, and you tighten it. And this one is going to be a lot fatter than the other one was, but it's okay because it's going around more strings. And so you just keep looping it and tying it the exact same way you were for the actual bracelet. And then once you do enough knots to get it so it's basically just secure, then you're able to cut the ends. And I don't know if you can see it, but I typically burn them, and I cut the ends of the bracelet part, and I burned those too, just to make it feel more secure. I don't think any knots would come undone if I didn't burn it though, but that's how you make the bracelet.